The March to May 2013 forecast shows there will be flooding and waterlogging in low-lying areas where above normal rains are anticipated.
So above normal, this is when the total rainfall is above 125% of the long-term mean.
The affected areas across the country include Sebei and Bugisu regions, Liantonde, Chiruhura, Bulisa, Masindi, Albert Nile, and Karamoja. Landslides are also expected in vulnerable highlands of Sebei, Bugisu, and Rwenzori, while crop failure is expected in the West Nile region. As consequences of climate change continue to bite, experts also say there will be increased incidence of pests and diseases on both livestock and crops.
Farmers should be on alert and ready to spray. In case they reach epidemic levels, such incidences should be reported to the nearest local authorities and agriculture extension workers for further action.
Although the previous weather patterns favored the production of crops such as cassava and bananas, other crops like beans and groundnuts performed poorly due to the heavy downpour that the country experienced in the past months.
Most of the food items are being sold due to strong commodity demand from the neighboring countries is both a good trigger for production, but is also a potential stress factor in terms of food supply and availability for the domestic market.
The beans are a staple in most Ugandan families, and scarcity will mean families digging deeper in the pocket before another harvest.
Where rains are already established, farmers are advised to observe appropriate crop and animal husbandry practices to minimize disease spread and maximize production.
Meteorologists say that the weather forecast in Uganda is always 70% correct. However, for the people staying in the disaster-prone areas, if they do not heed to the warning, the consequences could be dire. Sudil Biarhanga, NTV.